Hey guys, welcome back to Whiskey and Cigars. Well, only just whiskey.
Yeah.
So, it's too damn cold out to smoke cigars right now, and we haven't posted a video in like, I don't know, 6 months.
It was a long time.
Long time.
Been busy.
Yeah, I've been busy. We're also kind of lazy.
That's true.
Today we're drinking, I've had this for a while. This is Canton Distillery bourbon. It's a 45% alcohol. And yeah, it was sitting on my shelf. It was all dusty, and I dusted it off. Yesterday was the Super Bowl, so we were like, let's pop it open.
Maybe we can talk a little football towards the end.
No.
No reactions.
No reactions. The Bills should have been in the Super Bowl. Oh. It is awkward trying to...
Right? It's a football.
Oh,
You're a left tackle. You're not used to holding the
You can
football.
fill it out yourself. This episode is going to be a little weird. Not really weird, but kind of like a show and tell. We're talking about, well, it's going to be like a 2-part episode, so... Damn, behind me camera. Dan's very tired, so... But one of our passions is Airsoft and just the whole tactical genre in general. I'm a big gun guy. Joe's a big gun guy.
Literal and figurative.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about our play carriers. Joe is more of the novice.
Just I base.
He got it like 3 months ago.
Yeah, I'm not very. I just didn't.
So we got the novice and we got the autism.
This is what it looks like if you've been buying gear for it for the last
10 plus years.
Right.
So we're gonna go through Joe's first because mine's gonna take the longest to go through.
Yeah. So I got this off Amazon. It was it's actually really nice. I think it was $80, which is still kind of pricey for Airsoft, but it's a Yakeda Tactical or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it came with a three mag pouch right here, a triple mag pouch. And then I bought me not doing my research on stuff, I bought the real steel version of the what do you call it?
I don't even know.
It's the
elastic.
Yeah, elastic mag
profile.
pouches where you can stick it in, and then when you take the mag out, it lays flat.
Yeah.
And this was $65, and I didn't do any research. And later, when John gets to his, you'll see, he'll tell you how much he paid for his, and then you'll realize what a mistake I made. But we all got these custom Brotherhood of Infidel patches. I don't know if we'll have a close-up or something, but...
Brotherhood of Infidels is our Airsoft group. I came up with the name 10 plus years ago. Our whole type of like mindset around, because you got guys when they play Airsoft, their whole thing is, I want to look like Delta Force, I want to look like Navy SEAL.
Right.
I always liked the whole private military contractor mercenary thing, so that's our whole base of our group is like a private military contracting company. So.
And then I bought like a 24 pack of these little kind of D rings that I use for gloves. I put the gloves there. I have them hanging right here. The gloves are just the mechanics with the white. Well, you'll get into that in another episode. But yeah, I haven't had it for very long. I want to get some more stuff for it. Got some foam plates in it. It basically came with the plate carrier.
When I got my first plate carrier, I put books in it.
Yeah.
And it sucked. Because after a while, it's just flat, pushing up against it.
Yeah, I plan on getting more stuff, and then I plan on getting a little chest rig for when we do short games. It's basically just straps and then a triple mag pouch is what it is, and then a little basically fanny pack style thing.
You know what's weird is that you're wearing the cowboy boots and I got shoes on.
I know it's different.
Yeah. I thought of switching it up today. And you're wearing the cowboy boots.
New ones. Goat skins. Tacovas.
Good, nice.
Yeah.
So are you done?
Yeah, I think
Well,
so.
what would you buy for yours?
Oh, I don't know. I got some stuff over here I could put. Probably a radio pouch. And then, similar to what you got, like a small, you'll see it later, like a small bag or something back. Throw on the back. It's got like a hydration or something in it.
Hydration pouch?
Yeah. With a little extra storage in it. Just to fill it out a little more. Cause like
How much did your plate carrier cost?
It was 80.
80? I think I spent 60 on mine.
So.
Mine's a Ukeda too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go into the autism one. This is mine. It's very autistically designed. So Joe was talking about this. Same thing he has, the low profile elastic. So he bought a $65 version, and not even joking, like a day later, I was on Amazon. And I found these. Same thing. This is more high quality. For $15. So I keep 6 up front. If I'm gonna do more of like laying down, I'll take the 3 out. No problem.
That's what's nice about that.
And then I keep 2 on the side right here. Just extras. They're mostly for people if they need more ammunition. I got 2 on each side. I'm not like Jimmy though. I remember when he first started.
He had like 12.
14.
Oh, was it 14?
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Got this cheap off of Amazon. I buy a lot of stuff off Amazon. If I'm actually going to get a real plate carrier, I'll go to like T-Rex Arms or somewhere else. This is just a push to talk. Cheap. I think it's like $20.
Yeah.
I got this. We all got these radios. They're the Baofeng. Everybody uses those. They're good radios, but I got the extended antenna for it because I want to look more operator-ish. So mine's like a mixture of like airsoft and real steel, like because I'm very autistic. I'm kind of like Grand Thumb and all those type of YouTubers, where I like to LARP, but I like to go like all in LARPing,
Mm-hmm.
So like I got this fanny pouch right here. And inside it, I got a tourniquet on the bottom. And inside it, I got Leatherman pliers. Oh, dude, it's super hard to do this when it's not, I have a Israeli bandage, a 9-inch bandage. This is what the military uses. I kind of went full on.
You went crazy with the medical stuff.
Yeah, there was a couple weeks where I just went like full on just wanting medical stuff. Joe gave me this clip, so I keep my gloves there. He copied my gloves. I bought them first, so he copied. My call sign's Full Metal, but I got Big Bad John right here. Side here. I'm not gonna take it out. I got Allen keys and a lighter, a big lighter, just in case. I like watching a lot of like the Sean Ryan show. He does interviews with like just military and they talk about their gear and all that stuff. So
Punisher flag caps, it's pretty nice looking.
I've had that forever.
I know it looks cool because it's weathered too a little.
Yeah. So on the back I got this. I don't even know what it's called. It's a zip-on, but this plate carrier is on a zip-on, so I had to buy the adapter, which was weird. It's a funny story. I could buy the adapter on Amazon, but I couldn't buy this because I wanted to buy the same brand. Because every time I look up reviews, what I do is when I want to buy something, I don't just automatically buy it. I look for either the cheapest option or the best option. There's no in between with me.
That's what I mean. That's the best option. You get the cheapest option for the low pro bag pouches.
So I could buy but then I had to go to eBay just to buy this for some reason because Amazon wouldn't ship this to my location. Oh, I also forgot I got a tourniquet right here. So a lot of the guys in the military, they say they carry at least 3 tourniquets. One guy says carry 4 for each limb. Yeah. But in here, this is where the full on. Gross. Shouldn't probably not say A word a
You
lot.
shouldn't say it too much.
Yeah. I got another tourniquet. So I got 3 on me. On my belt, though, I have another one. I have hockey grip tape because it's good to have.
Right. Gotta need that grip.
Gotta get that grip. I got Band-Aids in here, just regular old Band-Aids. And then I got some medical shears that buddy's wife gave me. So, yeah. I got a splint. A Rhino Rescue splint. I don't know how good Rhino Rescue is. Some people say they're trash. Some people say they're a decent company. So Rhino Rescue was the cheapest option. And then I got this blowout kit. This is also from Rhino Rescue, but this is a more trauma shears. Inside this blowout kit is an actual gunshot wound and full on, like, I got shot in combat.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I need. So, like, if we went to, like, I went to war tomorrow, I could bring this and it'd be fine. Like,
Right.
So, that's all I really carry in there. That's pretty much my plate carrier. I kind of went the full-on autism bullshit about it. So, yeah. There's nothing really else I want to get for this. I mean, it's full-on. It's locked in. So, but we're really big airsofters. We haven't played a lot this past summer. We're just too damn busy, man. It's just like this whiskey and cigars. I would love to record like every Friday or something, or every week at least. But we're just too damn busy. Plus, it's the winter months right now.
Right.
I mean, it was 5 degrees like 2 weeks ago.
It was, the real feel was 5 today.
Yeah.
So it was like a 20-degree wind chill.
Yeah. And it didn't seem that bad when I was by you working. But I don't know. It didn't seem like 5 degree wind chill.
No, it didn't. But it was definitely, that's what it said. So who knows?
Yeah, so that's my plate carrier.
We got some stories.
Yeah.
But the first time we went to the new, not field, not like airsoft field, so not, you know, we went to a friend's house, and
Friend's property.
yeah, friend's property, and he has a ravine running through the middle of it, and so the very first game, they were like, let's go this way, go around and try to flank them. I'm like, you can't flank them, there's a ravine there.
Mm.
And they're like, no, we can go down into the ravine. I was like, why? You know? And we were walking. He's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so I had my gun in one hand, and it's like this. So I bet you nearly this steep. And here I go, walking down. I hold on to a tree, and then my foot slips from underneath me. And there you go. It was about 30 feet. I slid down into the ravine, and I probably can't see, but there was a scar on my forearm. It's at least 6 by like basically the width of my forearm. They ripped my arm open, and then they slide down. I landed on my feet. I was like, oh, that's great. And I ended up playing the rest of the day while getting sweat in it and everything, and it was burning. I had to become a Marine. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it was a stupid idea that we just did. I ended up breaking one of my suppressors because I was trying to shoot the guy with the suppressor with it on, and the BB was going straight left because it was hitting the suppressor and deflecting off. Like, all right, real quick, I took it off and we started playing again. And it was so hot, we couldn't see. We got glasses on, so we had to get full seal goggles to go around it, unless we buy prescription, which is expensive.
Yeah.
And it was hard to see because we got cheap pairs just to play.
We bought Klein Tools ones, and we haven't tried them yet, but I think they're going to be a lot better than the cheap pair that we bought.
I wear them around my house just to see how they are.
Yeah.
They're doing all right.
I wanted to say something, but I couldn't. Something inappropriate for YouTube. One of the funniest stories I remember playing Airsoft was, so we all got call signs. Mine's Full Metal. It used to be Big Bad John, but if you're a covert op, private military contractor, you shouldn't use your full name, so I changed it to Full Metal.
His full name was Big Bad John.
Yeah. His is Reaper, but we have a buddy, Peyton, he's been on the show. His call sign is Scarecrow, and he got his nickname, I think we were in 8th grade playing Airsoft. It was Jimmy, the old co-host. His call sign was Mako. We were playing Airsoft at the junkyard. It's called the War Zone at the time. It's now called Iron Horse. And they had like those cattails.
Yeah.
You
Tall
know,
ones. They're tall cattails.
tall cattails. And Payne was hiding in there. And I remember I was walking back, and there was a kid named Ian Johnson. He got shot, but he looked at me. He's like, "You're out, right?" I go, "Yeah." And then he runs past me. Payne's still hiding in the cattails. Pulls up, shoots him like twice, hits them both in the nuts. And he turns and he looks at Payne and he goes, "Oh, I thought you were a scarecrow." But just 8th grade high pitched voice just made it seem funnier.
But the other one, I don't know if it was the same game. I wasn't there because I didn't play Airsoft yet. But with Pat, he had his blue sweatpants on.
Oh.
And he was just running around at Iron Horse. Just running around with his blue sweatpants.
He was shooting people with no BBs.
Shooting at people.
Yeah, he had no ammunition. He just refused. He just didn't want to go back and get more ammo. But he was playing with me. I was with him. We were shooting, and we had a guy named Jackson. He had like this ridiculously shooting hard G36C.
Mm.
He comes around the corner, and I see Patrick shooting at him. At the time, I didn't know Patrick didn't have ammunition in his gun. So I'm like, all right, he's going to take him out. So let me just keep focus on whoever I was shooting at. Next thing I know, I hear Patrick like go, "Ow, ow, 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 I'm hit." He's holding the back of his head. I turn, Jackson like slips kinda, but like lays on the ground, kinda like, you know, like in the stupid movies where they're like, lay on the ground and start. He shoots and hits me directly in the nuts. I might not be able to have kids, so.
Yeah.
I remember we were playing at our friend's property, and he had like a little construction site off to the side. It was me and you shooting at each other around that like rigid steel or whatever.
Oh, you gotta go. I gotta go into how I got there first. So there's a tractor trailer. So there's 2 tractor trailers coming into like a V. So it's like 20 feet on this side, and then it comes down to like 5 on the other. And then there's the big concrete culverts. I crawled through the culverts, crawled along the tractor trailers, and some guy was there. I shot at him. He ran away and whatever. And I come around the corner, and this is where we're staring at each other, and through like looks like a metal truss, about this tall, and triangles throughout the whole thing, so just angles and stuff. And then this is where he goes.
So I come around the corner, and I immediately see Joe, and Joe immediately sees me, and we start shooting at each other, but our BBs are just hitting the metal post. It's like, I don't know what it's called. I can't forget.
That's why I said it looks like a steel truss.
Yeah.
Just like a flooring. If you guys know what a flooring truss is.
That or what's a crane? Like a crane?
Yeah.
That type of thing. That's what it looks like. We kept hitting the friggin' the metal thing, and then just I think one ricochet hit you and one ricochet hit me.
So
and we just both go, all right. I think we both just got hit.
Yeah.
But what I can't stand is when you're shooting at somebody, you're hitting them. I hate like seeing videos like online of Airsoft.
And then they go full auto and.
I hit you, and you like they show like the crappiest camera angle. It's like, dude, you can barely tell if you hit them. But I mean,
Bigfoot,
like
the Bigfoot cameras.
Yeah, I mean, like you're full on like 10, 15 feet away. You see the babies hitting the back of
Yeah,
them.
we weren't 10 feet. We were paired 10 feet away.
Oh yeah, we probably shouldn't have ever been.
No, it was. And Dan was right behind you. And before we shot at each other, I shot our other guy, Dylan. I shot him right here, and my gun shoots pretty hot. And anybody here, if has gotten shot by it, will tell you it. At 30 feet, I broke. It's surprising it didn't hurt John as much if it hit him. It broke skin at like 30 feet, which is almost too hot for fields.
Zariah, I remember playing with him. It was at
Shade.
Stone Pile.
Yeah.
Shade, that's his call sign. The Stone Pile, and I was like on the side of the Stone Pile, all by myself. I think Dan was in the back shooting at people. But I was like all by myself, and it was like lone survivor, just all by myself shooting people. And to the right of me, all I hear is, like an AG firing, but it sounds like nothing shooting it. I look up and I see Zariah just aiming his gun down at me, just like trying to shoot me. I'm like, dude, you're not shooting anything. He goes, oh, maybe that's why you're not calling yourself out. I'm like, I'm not a douchebag, dude. I would have called myself out if you actually hit me. And then as soon as I turn to look at him, Jimmy comes around the corner and just blasts me. I'm like, screw you.
Yeah. And, well, the one time, so it was basically when we did the team thing, it was basically everybody in BOI, which is Brotherhood of Infidels, and I was on the other team. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So, because you got John, who's good at Airsoft, Jimmy, who's good at Airsoft, Matt's better than the other guys, and then at the time,
Yeah.
and I had people who didn't know how to play, so I'm sitting there, I'm the lone, like you, I was the lone survivor trying to shoot people, and then here comes John and Jimmy. I was like, all right, I'm done. And
I remember, I'm not going to name names, but we have a friend that we played with, and I specifically, because they always made me like the game master. I specifically told her, I said, all right, we're going to do team deathmatch. You got 2 lives each, so if you get shot once, you go back to respawn, and you come back.
The 6 lives.
And that's your second life. So if you die after that, you're out of the game. You just go back to spawn and you wait. We have a friend that I don't know what he heard, or he just. I remember we were shooting. It was BOI, so it was the whole team against them. I remember we were shooting them.
Everybody was shooting.
Jimmy walks up to me. He's like, "How many times have you shot so and so?" I go, "Oh, at least twice. You should be out." He's like, "No, I shot him twice too."
I was like, "Dude, actually, he was straight in front of me with my gun. And
so
I shot him like 4 times."
At the end of the game, we're like, our team lost because he cheated, quote unquote cheated. I don't know. So we walk up to him. And we're like, "Yo, how many lives?" There was only 2 lives. And he's like, "Oh, I thought it was unlimited lives." Like, then how do you win if there's unlimited lives?
Right.
So, that was a little frustrating moment.
Well, I know, a lot of people.
I know there's some times where I'll be in the heat of the moment playing Airsoft.
You just, okay, whatever.
You
missed one.
It takes like a while for me to process. Sometimes, like, I'll get shot and then it'd be like the scroll and the YouTube buffering, but hit, and I'll keep firing at the time. I don't mean to do it, and I feel like a lot of people are like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's sometimes I'll just get shot instantly by a hit.
Right.
It just depends. Plus, we played when it was like 80-something degrees out. It was hot as hell. Yeah.
That's why. One thing I know, I don't like shooting bare skin on my gun just because of certain reasons. But it's good to have a higher shooting gun because if you get hit, they notice it.
Yeah.
It's just the one time I snuck up on somebody, and we can't see. Like I said before, we couldn't see. So I aimed right. I thought I was aiming right here. At the distance, it would have shot him right in the stomach. Nope. 2 seconds later, he goes, "Oh!" I hit him right in the cheek. I was like, "Oh!"
I remember
I felt so bad because he had it looked like a giant pimple on his face.
Oh. I remember one time me and you were on opposite teams. Because we just did, I think we did like dodgeball, you pick who you want on your team, one after another.
John was first pick.
No.
Yeah, he was.
I was the last pick, so the fat.
It was you, then Jimmy, and then me.
Joe was on the opposite team, and we were like, the area we were playing wasn't big. I'd say probably
2 acres, 3 acres,
yeah,
which is not big, but it's not small.
yeah,
It's good enough for what we had, like 8 people.
big enough where you could see the enemy moving.
Right.
I see Joe over there, and Joe yells to me. He's like, "Your goggles fogging up!" And me and him were just both fogging up, just staring at each other because we couldn't see shit.
Yeah, and just like, all right, we're not going to shoot at each other.
I felt bad for Zerai because he had the bolt action.
Dude, it was me and him. We were the last two, and he was not. I bet you 40 feet away. Hit boom. At the time, that gun didn't shoot far. And
well, Jimmy's sniper rifle sucks.
It would curve at like, if I'm 40 feet, it would curve at 30, and so you shoot boom, boom. John, I was like, where is he? He goes, he's right in front of you. Because my glasses was like looking through your fingers. And I'm just poop, 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 shooting in the direction. He's like, missed, nope, nope, nope. And then he walked a little bit closer and shot me. I was like, damn, I got out because of that sniper rifle. He's like, couldn't see. You know, he's shooting a direction, but you can't do anything.
When we played Airsoft at our buddy's property, the one thing I could not stand was everybody used the bed of my truck as a dumping ground.
Mm.
I'm like half clean, half messy type of guy. It's like my room is like a little dirty sometimes, but my truck I try to keep clean. It's like the reverse of what it should be.
Right.
So I like to keep the bed of my truck clean, everything organized. You know, if we have all our stuff. Everybody just started plopping their stuff everywhere. I remember getting back here, there was just probably 2,000 BBs in the bed of my truck. And I use my truck for the ranch and all that. So it just pissed me off.
It's because he picks me up, or, well, last 2 times he picked, or I came here and we went together.
Yeah. Well,
so it's like, okay, whatever, me and you, but everybody, it was 5 or 6 people throwing their stuff in the bed of your truck.
And I had a cooler full of water, and it was pretty much just for me and the guys that drove with me. Everybody just started grabbing water out of there. I'm like, dude, I don't have a lot for everybody.
And they kept using BBs and everything.
Yeah, then next thing I know, half my BBs are gone. So next time we play, I'm parking somewhere else, like farther down the road, or I'm just going to say no.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's the thing. If they're not prepared, they shouldn't play.
Yeah.
You know? Buy your own BBs. You can, if you need to, you can use a gun. But buy your own BBs. It's kind of, trade-off.
Yeah.
That's what I think Josh ended up doing. He bought his BBs to play, or gave, I think, Jimmy money for the BBs. Which, okay, cool. I'll give you $10 to use the BBs. That's fine. But people were just like, okay.
Well, that's why I stopped taking people to go shooting, because the people I took don't have firearms themselves, but they're gun nuts just like me, but they don't have firearms. And it's like after a while, I'm like, man, yeah, it's nice taking them shooting. It's nice shooting with them, but I'm spending all the money.
Right.
Like I spend money for the firearm. I'm spending money for the ammunition. So like, unless I specifically tell you, yeah, I'll come on with. But if I'm like, hey, I'm going shooting.
Like your first time, okay, I'll supply a couple a box for you.
Like Zarai's never shot a gun before.
Right.
So I want to take him to go shooting.
Right.
I'm not going to be like, you only got 5 rounds, son.
You only got 5 rounds.
We only got 5 rounds. So we're going to film 2 episodes in here. This was our Airsoft /Airsoft rant video. Thank you for watching. Keep on smoking. God bless America. Oh, or do good, be good.
Oh, be good, do good, God bless, and go Bills.